Alright guys, good evening. Bob here for Conscious Mind. Guys, stay conscious. Africans, this message is for you. Africans, I know we are very welcoming, we are very friendly. As Africans, you go to any African country, you find foreigners, you find the Chinese, you find the Japanese, all different cultures. We welcome them with open heart. But today, guys, a video that I just stumbled by, I came by. So the video is from BBC. I got the source from my source is BBC. So, guys, these are the people that we welcome home. We thinking that they're coming to do charity work, okay? But instead, they're coming to exploit our people. They're coming to belittle our people. So, guys, I'm going to play this video and stay with me, and we're gonna be talking more about it, okay? So bear with me. Let me play the video.
Yes, you heard that correctly. The kids are saying, in Chinese, I'm a black monster. My IQ is low. This video was released in February 2020 on a Chinese social media account called, get this, Jokes About Black People Club. Within days, it had more than 4,000 likes and a ton of comments. Some people were laughing. Others were outraged. The word they're using is Haegwe, which could be translated as black monster or black devil, but really, it's the Chinese equivalent of the N-word. The controversy even got picked up by Western media and sparked a worldwide debate about anti-black racism in China.
And today, what I found on the internet was so disgusting, and I just can't keep this to myself.
But for me, this wasn't just another online discussion. I was living in China at the time and had experienced these attitudes firsthand. In the end, the internet moved on, but I couldn't get it out of my head.
Another advantage that we have as African is we are spread all over the world, okay? Just imagine this sister doesn't speak Chinese, right? So all this will go by like that. And now another advantage is we're now living at the age of technology. So we are able to access videos like this. So we're gonna continue on and see how we are getting treated, right? Like today, you go to our villages, you find Indians have shops, Chinese have shops deep in our villages. But you as Africans, you cannot go to China and open a shop in those villages, right? See the double standard here? So instead, we welcome them with open heart, as Africans with good hearts, but they're exploiting us, they're exploiting our children. So I need you guys to watch this video. Let's continue.
Head. Where was it shot? Why was it made? Who was it who took a bunch of young African kids, happy, excited kids, and made them chant something so demeaning? Those questions sent me on a journey into an industry that is exploiting kids across Africa. I was shocked by what I heard along the way, but in the end, I found my answers. I'm Renako Selena, a writer and journalist. Although I'm now based in London, I lived in China for several years, studying Chinese and working in Beijing. I loved it there, but I didn't always feel welcome. As a black woman in a country with a tiny black population, I experienced countless instances of racism. Sometimes indirectly, but often right in my face. And I soon realized I wasn't the only one. See, I wasn't new to racism before China. It's a global problem. But I'd never been anywhere that made it quite so difficult to speak out. I felt black people in China needed a space to unpack these experiences. So I decided to take a risk. I created Black Liberty China, an online space and website to start that conversation. Hello, 大家好, and welcome to another episode of the Black Liberty China podcast. I'm your host, Renaka Salim. One of my guests is Wadamaya, a Ghanaian who's built one of the most popular YouTube channels in the whole of Africa. Wadamaya, like me, used to live in China and speaks Chinese. In February 2020, he used his platform to make a scalding denunciation of the low IQ video.
How on earth would you allow foreigners to come into your country to exploit your own people and at the same time insult the entire black people of this world?
Wadamaya joined the podcast via Zoom.
When my friend sent me the video, listen, I was heartbroken, I was very angry as an African. But I speak and understand Chinese, so I felt like I was the right person to speak against it since I had the platform, just to share the word across the world that, these people are actually taking advantage of Africans living in Africa.
What would you say to people who say, oh, it's just one video, doesn't matter, let it go, forget about it?
This is not just one video, it's millions of videos that one of them just came out. We need to address these issues for the world to know that.
Yes, once again, guys, just to let you guys know, I'm a big fan of what I admire. Somebody that talks positive about us Africans, okay? We have to wake up, Africans, wake up. We have to embrace who we are, okay? Before we continue, also, I want to mention something that maybe I didn't mention. Like you as an African, you cannot go and open a shop deep in India or China. But the Chinese can go deep and open in our villages, right? That's something that we really have to wake up, and understand well, okay? We have to embrace ourselves first. We have to watch who are coming to our villages. We're going to continue the video, guys.
That this is what is happening and it needs to change.
Wadamaya's right. This isn't just one video. The low IQ video is part of a massive industry. In China, over the last few years, it's become a thing to send personalized greeting videos via social media and messaging apps. Happy birthday. Good luck in your exams. Congrats on your wedding. These videos typically sell for anything between $10 and $70 US. For some weird reason, videos featuring Africans have become especially popular. Sometimes it's groups of young muscle men. Other times it's women in fancy dress. Often it's kids, usually standing around a blackboard shouting these greetings in Chinese. The content can be innocent enough. You might even think they're cute. But some of them are, well. In this one, for example, the producer gets the kids to promise they'll always stay in Africa. In this one, a patriotic song about the glory of China, they're made to sing yellow skin and dark eyes are the most beautiful. In quite a few of them, we see girls dancing in obviously sexualized ways. Teenagers, and sometimes even younger kids. It's important to say not everyone in China thinks this is okay. I asked Chinese journalist Wan Yuan-song for her take.
The country itself is very polarized. You have people, the vocal critics, saying the whole thing is wrong. You also have people supporting those kind of video filmings. To the customers, this is a very good business. It's actually helping the local people, promoting the relationship between China and Africa. But what actually happened behind the curtain is unknown in China. We want to know what's actually happening.
Despite the debate in China, the industry continues to grow. The most popular videos get millions of views. Some are even used by celebrities like Zhou Shui, a huge pop star in China, to feature on the big screen as part of stadium concerts. This guy has 56 million followers on Weibo, a site like Twitter. That's the context in which this clip, the low IQ video, exists. But despite all the heat and fury this clip generated at the time, no one was ever able to figure out who made it. Do you know where it was taken?
I know it was taken in a country in Africa, but I don't know the exact country.
If we were able to find exactly where the video took place, exactly who took the video,
I'll be so happy to see that you guys actually find out the person who was actually doing this. I mean, I cannot go that extreme, but if you can do it, that would be amazing.
I teamed up with my friend and colleague Aliom Leroy, who specializes in this kind of forensic digital investigation. We knew that to uncover who made this video, which we called Video Zero, we had to find out where it was shot. When you see the video, it's very zoomed in.
You could see some buildings, some trees, but those were very generic features that you could find in any village across Africa.
I'd already found video operations of this kind running in lots.
Alright guys, I think I'm just gonna stop it here because it's just heartbreaking, really heartbreaking as an African, as a black man, all right, to be abused like this. Okay, so there's a few steps few points that I know. Number one, exploitation. Okay, exploitation of our people, right? They're coming to Africa, to our motherland, in form of humanitarians. Okay, what happened at the end? They are attacking our cultures. They are abusing our children in all different ugly ways. Okay, and number three, they are dehumanizing us. All right, to make us not love ourselves like we are so inferior, right? Like we are intellectually like low in terms of thinking. We're intellectually low in terms of understanding of the world. Like completely our skin tones are not beautiful. We're not humans, right? Like from the video, you guys heard it well that the yellow skin, dark eye are the most beautiful people. How about the white skin? How about the black skin? How about the brown people? They're not human, they're not beautiful. You see that? But for now, I'm talking about us as Africans, as the black people. Why would we accept people who are coming to destroy our cultures? Why would we allow people who are coming to exploit our people? So as Africans, we have to wake up, see who are visiting us. Because we Africans, we are interrelated. Whether you are from Uganda, you are from Sudan, you are from Ethiopia, you are from Djibouti, we are all interrelated. We have one thing in common. Our blackness, our cultures, we have that in common. But if you see somebody who are not looking like you have to investigate who they are, right? What are they up to, right? Because once again, as I speak as a black man with experience overseas, right? You cannot open a shop deep in India. You will be destroyed. Your shop will be burned down or you get killed, right? But an Indian will go deep in our villages to open shops. Isn't that double standard in the world? Africans, wake up. Wake up, protect your people, protect your land, protect your kind, protect your children, okay? Don't sleep. So I'm going to stop the video here. Thank you guys. Keep following us. We'll be posting more videos. So I will pause the video. I will post a link so you continue to watch the long one in your private time. All right? Thank you so much for watching. Stay conscious. Okay? Stay conscious.